What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to Nerd Media, and Daredevil Born Again Episode 3 is dropping tonight as of this recording. So, I wanted to take a look back at the last two episodes because those two episodes have really divided the fandom of Daredevil and of Marvel, and I want to talk about why I think those first two episodes are just perfection. So, we're going to be diving into my opinions on those episodes and just why I think that opinion and why I think that they're so great in this video. But with all that being said, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below your opinions on Daredevil Born Again so far, and if you're hyped for episode 3 tonight. And with all that being said, let's dive right into the video. So guys, we all know Daredevil Born Again really started off with a bunch of bold choices with killing Foggy and making Matt seem like he actually killed Dex and kind of really establishing the fact that Matt is just going off the deep end with actually going to the points where he could possibly kill somebody. And a lot of people have been very, very divided about those two choices specifically. And I think that the choice about Foggy, we all kind of knew it was coming and we all figured that. And obviously, it did affect my first viewing of those episodes last week when it did happen because I still found it a shock to me that it did. But the longer that I it's been a week now and I've sat with the episodes for a long time and I've really, really put a lot of thought towards them after this past week. And I just have to say, I think that choice is very, very smart, considering that in the original version of the show, they were just going to write him out of the show, write Karen out of the show as well. But the fact that they actually give them these proper endings really just kind of shows that they wanted to throw him in there at least. But I think that the death of Foggy is what really sets Matt into motion for this really fascinating story of what if he just doesn't hold back? And that's what we kind of see, especially in that final fight in episode 2, which I think he killed a few people there. I mean, I may be wrong, but there were a lot of cracking in there, so I think that they may be dead. But I really love that choice just because it kind of sets us up for Matt's own journey and just puts this character in a really, really unique situation that I don't really think we've seen dealt with, at least in this way, in the previous 3 seasons. And I'm very, very excited to dive more into it. As Daredevil being one of my favorite Marvel characters, I think my second favorite Marvel character of all time. It's really, really fascinating. And I was very disappointed with that when I first saw it. But like I said, I just give myself more time to think about it, and I'm really digging it, and I'm very, very much excited to see where this show goes. And this is the most I've been looking forward to a Marvel show week by week in a long time. Probably since like maybe the early days of even like WandaVision or Loki, because I really don't find myself looking forward to Marvel shows week to week anymore, but this has brought it back, and I feel like it's definitely because of these decisions. Now, I know obviously these decisions aren't going to sit well with anybody, and clearly they haven't, especially even after just everybody thinking about them like this. Even if you try to, it just won't stick with some people, but I think it's brilliant, and I think that it is setting up a very, very, very complex and complicated story format, and I am very much excited to see where that goes further. And I think that with the things that they're setting up, like the White Tiger conflict and the kind of rogue police force taking out vigilantes, then later bringing in the Punisher, it's all going to really tie in really well, I think, with the themes, and that is something I'm very much excited about. And I think overall, I'm probably going to give the first two episodes and the premiere of Daredevil and just Daredevil overall, I'd probably give like a 9 out of 10, just because of me thinking about all this and really just coming to terms with how well and how good of a story it really truly is. And I'm not glazing. I mean, maybe I am a little bit, but these are just my genuine thoughts and opinions. And to keep in mind, again, I literally sat with thinking about this for a whole week. So I've had time to really decide the things I don't like, the things I do like, and the things that I'm just fascinated to see get dived into more. And I'm just very, very excited to see where the rest of this story is going to go. And overall, I just really feel like that the path that we're seeing Matt go down really could not have been set off without the death of Foggy, and it is upsetting. We will never see him again, but there are people speculating that we could see him return, considering the fact that Foggy has faked his death in the comics. But that seemed like a pretty blatant death to me. I think that he is dead. And I think that when Bullseye and Daredevil cross their paths again this season, we may see some death. And I'm just saying it may be pretty brutal. But I am very much excited to see what the rest of this series has in store, because every single character to me, it feels like they're all going to tie into that same theme of trying to redeem themselves, and Matt kind of falls into that category as well, considering the fact that he had the intent to kill Dex when he killed Foggy, and he wants to redeem himself from the guilt that he probably feels from that death as well. And I really do like that we're kind of diving more into that, and hopefully we dive more into that in this season, and maybe we don't resolve it this season and it gets extended to season 2, which is filming right now. But I'm very excited to see where the story is going to head with all the themes and the way that Matt's character develops and everybody else's character develops. It's very exciting. And as a Daredevil fan, I'm very happy and very excited where this story is going to go. But guys, I know this was a little bit of a shorter video today. I really wanted to get this video out before episode 3, and I think I got all my thoughts out, so that's why this video is probably going to be relatively short. I'm not sure how long it's going to be, but I will be telling you guys right now what the overview of this week is going to be for Nerd Media videos. Tomorrow, you're going to see Daredevil Born Again Episode 3 review on the channel. Thursday, you're going to see the Invincible finale review and an overall look at the season and what my opinions are of it. I'm not sure if I'm going to have any videos on Friday, but I know Saturday I'm going to be doing my top 5 favorite TV shows of all time and my top 5 favorite Invincible episodes of the overall 3 seasons, because it's definitely changed after some of the episodes we've gotten from season 3, so I want to talk about that. And then Sunday, I am probably going to have a video talking about my top 5 favorite comic books of all time. Oh yeah, Friday is going to be my review, probably going to be my review for the Novocaine film. I was supposed to see it this past Saturday, but the theater wasn't playing it for some reason. They were supposed to have a special screening, and they didn't have the film downloaded. Very confusing, but that review will be out between the frame of Friday and Sunday, so stay tuned for all of that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below what you thought of Daredevil Born Again, its premiere, and are you excited for episode 3 tonight? And what are your opinions on the choices that they have made in that series? Let me know in the comments down below, and with all that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.